Shalom. Hallelujah. Welcome to the 515 word for the week. This week, we're going to look at what I believe is one of the most powerful and exciting and revelatory words in the Bible, Old or New Testament. The word shalom. Hallelujah, which we translate oftentimes peace. What is peace? More importantly, perhaps, is what is the Hebrew concept of shalom? And we're going to look at that today and all this week and study this important biblical word. You know, God said in Isaiah 26:3, He said, He will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on Him. Perfect peace. We want to look at that in the future, but in the Hebrew, that word perfect peace is actually shalom, shalom. And they translated it, it's a double shalom. They translated it, because how do you translate shalom, shalom, or shalom squared, or shalom doubled? They just translated it perfect peace. Hallelujah. Perfect peace. And so God says He will keep in perfect peace those whose mind is stayed on Him. And then remember what Jesus said in John 14:27. Let's read it. John 14:27. He says, Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. So this is before Jesus leaves the earth to ascend into heaven, before the crucifixion, and He's raised from the dead. He ascends into heaven, but He tells His followers, and that would include you and I, peace. In the Hebrew, or the Aramaic, Jesus would have said, Shalom. Shalom I leave with you. My shalom I give to you, not as the world gives, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Now, that lets us know we have a choice in the matter. We have a decision to make, whether we're going to let our heart be troubled and let it be afraid, or we're going to choose to not let it be troubled and not let it be afraid. A lot of turmoil in the world, a lot of trouble in the world, a lot of things to be fearful of in the world. Do we give in to them? Do we just surrender to the trouble and surrender to the fear? Or do we do what Jesus said? Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Don't let your heart be troubled. You have a say in it. You have a choice in it. Don't let it be afraid. We have a choice. God says time and again in His word, fear not. He never tells us, be troubled, be afraid. He never tells us that. He says, don't be troubled, don't be afraid. Well, how can we do that? Well, a key ingredient of that is the shalom of God, the peace of God. Because at the beginning of that verse, He says, my peace, my shalom, I give to you. It's a free gift. It's a gift from God by grace received through faith. His peace, His shalom, my peace, my shalom, not the peace of another human being or the peace of even an angel, but Jesus said, His peace, His shalom. You think Jesus has peace? You think Jesus has shalom, the Hebrew word which speaks of wholeness, completeness, wellness, nothing broken, nothing missing, entire wholeness? And He says, my peace, my shalom, I give to you. He says, I give it to you. It's a grace gift. And we just need to receive it by faith. We need to lay hold of it, apprehend it by faith. He says, my peace I give to you. My peace, my shalom, I leave with you. Hallelujah. What amazing gift from God to us, his followers. And he says, as a result of that, you can choose and you can be in a state where your heart is not troubled, where your heart is not afraid. Pandemic, pestilence, plague, disease, trouble, disaster, natural, spiritual pressure, all kinds of things going on in the world. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. God will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on him. Peace, shalom. He has that for you and for me. We'll take it up there next time.